Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Carl Gustav Jung was a Swiss psychiatrist, psychotherapist and psychologist who founded the school of analytical psychology. Who looks outside, dreams; who looks inside, awakes. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. The healthy man does not torture others, generally it is the tortured who turn into torturers. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. Often the hands will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with in vain. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. When an inner situation is not made conscious, it appears outside as fate. Children are educated by what the grown-up is, and not by his talk. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. Man needs difficulties, they are necessary for health. There is no birth of consciousness without pain. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. Nobody, as long as he moves about among the chaotic currents of life, is without trouble. A man, who has not passed through the inferno of his passions, has never overcome them. Who has fully realized that history is not contained in thick books, but lives in our very blood. A scream is always just that, a noise and not music. Man's task is to become conscious of the contents that press upward from the unconscious. Masses are always breeding grounds of psychic epidemics. Neurosis is always a substitute for legitimate suffering. Follow that will and that way, which experience confirms to be your own. The debt we owe to the play of imagination is incalculable. The wine of youth does not always clear with advancing years, sometimes it grows turbid.